about start to one video that I guess went viral. I think so far it's had about 3,000 or 3 million views throughout YouTube. All right, and it's basically like a coon Mobite. I'm about to play a couple bits and bits of the clip, man. But basically about the Mobite, um, saying don't be racist to white people and this and that. Just being a coon, man. All right. But let me just show you a couple clips of the video, man. It's gonna be quick.
Let's talk about what we're doing to white people. This video has gone super viral, and I'm sure there's a reason why. So let's talk about it.
And you got this one chick right here. She could be a chick. I'm not sure, or she might be a tear, man. It's my first time watching her. I never heard about this chick until now. But she's basically agreeing with the Mobite. All right. She's agreeing with him. Just being a coon, man. All right. Supporting Esau and the so-called white man, trying to be buddies with Esau, man. All right.
Guys, before we get into this video, please like and subscribe. We want more people to hear the message that I'm putting out on this channel. Today we're going to react to a mega viral video by Charlie Chan. This got 3.8 million views titled What Are We Doing to White People? You guys have been requesting that I react to this. I have not seen it yet, so this is going to be a completely just blind reaction to what he says in this video. Let's hear it.
There's been something going on for a while now that we're being told not to notice. More to the point, that we're asking white people not only to ignore, but to accept the rising tide of racial hatred against white people.
There's
been a noticeable cultural shift.
And yeah, man, it's the reason why more and more people are starting to hate on Esau, man, is because Esau's being exposed, man. All right, Esau's being made bare. He's being found out to be the wicked of the world, man. And now you got all these heathens, man, starting to hate on Esau, man. The Arab man, the Indian man. All right, even the Chinese man, except for this cool ass Chinese dude, man. And you got more and more Jake starting to hate on Esau. All right, and like 2/3 Jake, man, just hating on Esau, man. There'd be spirits created for vengeance, man. But if anybody can get me that book of 2 Thessalonians, I believe was it 2 and 3, right?
Yes. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first.
Okay, and yeah, our people fell away from the heritage hard, man. Our people forgot who they were. So-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American, man. We went into slavery, and from there, forgot that we were Israelites. We forgot who our power was. Go ahead.
And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
And who's the man of sin, the son of perdition, man? All right, that's Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He's the one that's being revealed. All right, go ahead.
Verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
And yeah, man, Esau, he calls himself a God. He calls himself to be righteous. In the movies, man, he's always played the role. He's always playing the role as a good guy, trying to save the day. You go to these churches, man, nothing but all the disciples, the paintings of the 12 disciples, man, are all so-called white people. Jesus is a so-called white man. You see these movies based on theology. All right, it's all about white people. All right, the movie about Jesus and stuff, Noah's Ark, it's all white people. They try to paint Esau to be like a god, man. But hey, man, now the son of perdition is being revealed, man. And hey, the water to Yahawah, Bahasham, the water to the prophets, man. The water to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. We've been exposing Esau out there for years, man. Now word is getting out, man. He's being exposed. All right, he's not the Mr. Nice Man that you see on TV, man. All right, He's the real murderer, the robber. All right.
Kind of, I want to back that up with Job chapter 9, verse 24. It reads, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" And Esau wants to be everybody but himself. And
That's right.
whenever you have an Israelite or a Jake say that he's an Israelite, Esau would get on his ass and persecute that man. But when it comes to us trying to expose Esau wants to cover all that up.
Yeah, that's right.
Because the Heavenly Father and His Son has a color. And if you bring it to scriptures, which you ignorant people don't read, it tells you the color.
God, so-called man of color, so-called black man. All right, darker than you and I.
Those are the true and pure people. All right?
Constitutes acceptable speech as it relates to white people. Back when I was a kid, in the early 2000s, the mainstream American culture preached about respecting each other's differences and not seeing color. Nowadays, we say that not seeing color is racism, that you must see color. But the more I see how things are unfolding, the more I'm convinced that this is wrong. Back then, saying something offhanded about white people were seen as not appropriate, just as it would be to say something offhanded about people of any other race. But that soon gave way to our current times, in which there exists virtually no limit to what racial minorities can and do say about white people.
This is a realization that I went through a while back too, and you guys know this from my story of realizing, oh, maybe leftism and wokeism is not for me, that you really can say or do anything to a white person without repercussion, and they have certainly fallen below on the hierarchy as far as being concerned about racial hatred or bigotry.
Kind of, hey, man, there's a difference, man. If if you touch a white person, man, hey, Esau's gonna fucking come after you crazy, man. Unlike if you touch a Jake, man, it ain't gonna be so bad, man. All right, fucking so-called white person, the Edomite, and Jake do the same crime. Who say the same exact crime. Who's doing more jail time, man? You know?
Right. Like the show, what is that? Home Improvement. Tim, two-man Tim, whatever his name was. He got caught with kilos,
Wow.
pounds upon pounds of cocaine. But he got a TV show. Let one of you Jakes get caught with kilos and pounds of cocaine, man. A TV show my ass.
So like it even says in somewhere in Genesis where that Esau, he's a fugitive and a vagabond where he flees from justice.
Damn.
Every crime that he commits, he'll flee from that like nothing. But when Jake commits a crime that's just so little, they'll spend 20 years in jail.
Yeah, they put his face all over the news, man. All this black male about age 25 years old. He robbed the bank, then he hit an old lady, then he did this and that, this fucking thug gang banging guy, hope he rots in jail, that's the shit they say on the news, man. But a white person fucking goes into a school, shoots up the whole fucking school, kills fucking 20 kids and shit, fucking shoots at 2 cops. They fucking get the psychologists out there. Hey, calm down. It's okay, buddy. Let go of the gun. They gently arrest him, take him to McDonald's, give him a fucking burger, and you know what I'm saying. And poor guy. He never had parents.
Don't talk about that.
He has mental problems. We gotta help people like this, man. That's the difference, man. Between Jake and Esau in this world, man. Esau's a fugitive and a vagabond.
Yeah, one who flees from justice.
I'm gonna play a little. From 12 minutes to like about 15 minutes of this video, 12 to 15, and I'm gonna expound. It's a pretty good video. Me and the brothers, we just watched the whole thing. There's a lot of meat to this video, man. We can go hours and hours with this video, man. But I just want to get bits and pieces of the video and attack it, man.
Okay, so let's break down race. That superior simply by just having that prejudice and that.
And yeah, man, I'm a racist, man. Are you brothers racist?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm a racist, man. Hey, I believe, hey, the Negro race, the Hispanic race, and every American race, we are the superior race, man. We're better than the so-called white man, better than these nations, man. We're the gods of the earth, man. We're the Hebrew Israelites, man. The nation of Yasharala, man. All right. Hey,
Prince of Power.
Yeah, Prince of Power. I'm for my people, man. I'm a racist, man. All right. The Lord's a racist, man. All right. The Lord's for His people, and the Lord hates Esau, man. He even says it throughout the Bible, man. Esau have I hated, but Jacob have I loved, man. All right.
Discriminatory.
If you guys have any brothers have any scriptures or any points, go right in, man.
Mindset. So yes, you can be racist towards white people. It has nothing to do with powers and systems. And even if it did, black people, people of color, Asians, whatever, have lots of power and lots of privilege. Really, by just living in America, but also...
Hell nah, man. She's saying blacks and Asians or whatever and Hispanics, we have a lot of power and lots of privilege. No, man. That's false, man. We're just driving up and down Halsted, man. You see how Halsted gets, it's like super segregated, man. You go like deep in the south side of Halsted, man, it's ghetto as hell. But as you get closer to the highway 290 of Halsted, man, it gets nice, man. All right, and then who lives in the ghetto, man? That's the Negroes, man. And if you get closer to the highway, it gets nicer. Who lives in the nicer part of the Halsted? The Edomites, man. All right. In this world, Esau and Jacob we're not equal, man. Hey, Esau has more privilege than us, man, because this is his kingdom, man. The Lord gave him his time to rule, man. All right?
Even their trailer parks look like a beautiful hotel compared to the Native Americans. You go on those reservations, man, them trailer parks are gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
The natives, man, they would love to live in them trailer parks, man.
Oh, of course, God.
By being afforded preferential treatment in all of our institutions, although Asians are not really getting the fair end of that treatment there. It's mainly black and Hispanic people. But I digress. There's plenty of power and privilege to be held by African Americans, Hispanic people, Native Americans in this country. So let's go ahead and set that aside. Now, she says that white people did all of this stuff in history, and now all that we're asking for is equal rights. I mean, all of these videos would say differently.
Shit, I don't want no equal rights, man. I want fucking Esau's life, man. And I want Esau in fucking chains, man. I want to see this man fall. That's what I want to see, man. Hell with equal rights, man.
The preferential treatment, the affirmative action, the black-owned categories, all of this different stuff would say something different. The riots in the streets would say something different. Now, that's not all black people or all leftist activists, but it is quite a few of them who believe that. There are many who believe that white people are inherently racist, and there seems to be this inability with people who think like this to separate history from the present day. The white people who are living right now, for the most part, were not the ones who were contributing to Jim Crow. They were not the ones who were holding back the civil rights of black people. They certainly were not the ones who were enslaving black people. So why is it that you feel the need to punish white people in the...
Anybody got that Isaiah for me? The one that I called for earlier? Bible could show us, get that scripture again. I'm going to replay that again so you just can hear it. I got a good cut for her. What was it, 3:30, I think?
Action, the black-owned categories, all of this different stuff would say something different. The riots in the streets would say something different. Now, that's not all black people or all leftist activists, but it is quite a few of them who believe that. There are many who believe that white people are inherently racist, and there seems to be this inability with people who think like this to separate history from the present day. The white people who are living right now, for the most part, were not the ones who were contributing to Jim Crow. They were not the ones who were holding back the civil rights of black people. They certainly were not the ones who were enslaving black people. So why is it that you feel the need to punish white people in the present day for things that were done in the past? It does.
You got it, brother? The scripture, read?
I only got the two that you're going to be, but can I say something real quick before you read that, please? Yeah. She just cut herself. Because she just said at the beginning, she said what? For the most part.
For the
For the most part, most white people. She just cut herself.
All right.
What?
Somebody read that scripture I called for.
I don't think I actually.
Oh, you got the scripture? I need the scripture.
I only got the Revelations and the Wisdom of Solomon that you told me to hold.
I'll get it. It's Isaiah 14:21, and it reads, "Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers." All right, so that's a cut for her, man. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of her fathers, man. All right, and hey, right now you don't see white people, selling slaves on an auction block, bringing them in boats. All right, killing and pillaging the Native Americans, stealing the Mexicans' land. But it says prepare slaughter for his children. So hey, the ancestors of the Edomites, they're here still, man. They're here, and hey, prepare slaughter for them, man. All right, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. All right, so the Edomites you see around walking around today, man, prepare slaughter, man. Hey, Yahawah is gonna get them, man. All right, Yahawah is gonna get their payback, because in reality, man, that's reincarnation, man. They are their forefathers, man, reincarnated today, man. Until this day, man, they're oppressing us, man. Look it down at the border, man, just separating children from their mothers and fathers, man. Putting kids in cages, man, and deporting the parents, man. They're still going around, man. All right, hey, with the migrants that are crossing over, they have young children working in these factories, 8, 9, 10 years old, man. While the Edomite child, that's their age, it's going to school, going to daycare, playing football, playing sports. All right, Esau's got to pay, man. All right, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with their world. That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities, man. So yeah, man, this man's got to go down, man. All right, this man's got to go down, man. All right, we're tired of this, man. All right, guys.
And I like to bring up a precept. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. The sun also riseth, and the sun goeth down, and hasteth to his place where he arose. Verse 6. The wind goeth toward the south, and turneth about unto the north. It whirleth about continually, and the wind returneth again according to his circuits. All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full unto the place from whence the rivers come, whither they return again. All things are full of labor, man cannot utter it. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Verse 10. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It hath already been of old time, which was before us. There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after. And this scripture goes into reincarnation, seeing that's showing you an example of a reoccurring cycle. And Esau's forefathers are here today, and we've been being oppressed for many decades, and there's nothing new under the sun. This has been, it's still going on even up to this day, because we're in modern captivity. Esau is over us. We're the tail, and Esau's the head.
Esau, he was the same devil back in the 1700s, 1800s, 1900s, and it's 2023. Alright, Esau is the same devil now, man. Esau's been the same devil, the wicked, since he came out the womb, man. Alright, he was born to be the wicked. He's the same, nothing new under the sun. Don't trust Esau. Alright? Guys, you got anything with them? I'll play the video.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Not make sense. Do you know the countries that punish people for the things that their ancestors did? North Korea, the Soviet Union back in its heyday, China in the CCP. Is that really who you want to be in line with? Does it really make sense to punish people who are living in the present for things that were done in the past. Not even
Just
to
brought that
mention
scripture
that
to cut
many
her,
of the
man.
white people living right now do not have ancestors that in any way contributed to discrimination and racism.
Then why is there Edomites still walking around? That doesn't make sense to me. Why is there still Edomites walking around, man? Lawyers and judges and Dr. Edomites or whatever, you know. You're at they came from their ancestors, man. That didn't make sense to me, man.
It just makes absolutely no sense.
All right.
They are not.
But what's that other point I told you? Was it 21 minutes or what?
It says something about 20 minutes.
About 20 minutes too. Okay. I'll start at 19:30. I'll just play from there.
Always this deep identifying with the struggles of ancestors that they have not experienced themselves. So it really isn't even we experienced it, now you experience it too. It's people in the past who looked like us experience it. Now people who look like the oppressors of the past are going to experience it now.
That people of color are using our newfound power to act this way and then pretend like none of this is going on leads me to believe that we would have done the same thing that white people did were we to be in their historical position. Because such acts have its roots in human nature, not white people nature. And one can only imagine what might happen in the coming decades when the demographics of the US will have shifted such that white people will no longer constitute the majority. When the younger generation you've just seen have graduated from elite schools and hold positions of power in
Above all, man, hey, America's collapsing. America ain't got much time, man, but hey, Esau's not gonna let that happen. He's not gonna allow 75 and Jake in office and you only have 25% Edomites in office. No, Esau's not gonna let that happen. Esau's in control. All right, yeah, of course you're gonna have a couple Jake here and there that are gonna be in high positions in the society, man. But those Jakes that are in high position in the society, in government offices and stuff, and senators or whatever, hey, those are cool ass Jakes, man. And, kissing Esau's ass, man. It's talking with a white, trying to be like a white man. They're cool ass Jakes, man. All right, just brainwashed to Esau's system, man.
Institutions, our government, corporations, entertainment, news media, and so forth, how they might, in wielding the levers of society, be able to rationalize using their adult brain the hatred that was embedded in their minds during their adolescence.
Ruh-roh. That's exactly how it happens. Hatred is fueled, and especially in youth, and then the youth grow up, and they take on positions of power, and then they're able to use...
Give me Ecclesiastes, Baba Kushakuram, give me Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. All right, because if you're so-called a black man in the society, so-called Negro, Hispanic, Native American, hey, man, you got every right to be mad at Esau, at the system, man. You got every right to be mad, to be pissed off. You got it, brother?
Yeah, I got it. This is Easy Class D 7 and 7. And surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
And yeah, man, knowing us having wisdom and knowing how this world should be ran, and it's not being run the right way because Esau's in power, makes you mad. Being oppressed makes you mad. Going to work, having to wake up to go to work for Esau, the so-called white man. All right, living paycheck to paycheck, man. That makes you mad. Seeing your people down and oppressed, that makes you mad. I'm fucking pissed, man. I hate seeing my people suffering, man. You're driving at the red light. You see Jake, man, with a fucked up back, begging for money, man. I don't want to see that anymore, man. Esau, man, he's got to go, man. He's fucking up our people, man. But that was it to that. Oh no, there's more, right? Go ahead.
And a gift destroyeth the heart.
And what is that gift, man? That gift is, Esau throwing the doggy bone to Jake, man. Jake, will sell out or to Esau. Now they become coons, man. All love Esau. Esau will give you a Lamborghini, they give you a mansion. Now they forget about everything.
Oh, he's not so bad.
He's not so bad. You know what I'm saying?
Give me a house.
He give me a house, Or Esau gives you a high position in the government, whatever. Now you're all lovey-dovey with Esau, and you took the purse, and you know what I'm saying, kissing Esau's ass. Oh, right, man. There's nothing wrong with white people. You know, that's just in the past. You gotta forget about the past, and you know, the fucking coon-ass Jake, man. You know, they take that doggy bone, man. Now everything's good, man. Meanwhile, the rest of the people are suffering, man.
I would like to add on to that. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. And even if Jake is prosperous, only Esau is able to give that, but you're still going to be the tail. Jake is always going to be the tail. And Esau is always going to be over us because we're still in captivity. You know, we can't prosper on our own. You know, what is that scripture again? I think it was quoted, we have to come to Esau for the want of all things. You know, showing you that Esau, he's the one who's ruling in the entire world, because he basically owns everything. The Rothschilds, all these motherfuckers.
Well, keep going.
The hatred that they feel so deep inside to come up with legislation and policy that affects your everyday lives. And you know what Charlie just said there, a lot of people call that the great replacement theory. And that's a boogeyman that white supremacists are using. Are you going to accuse him of being a white supremacist for calling out what is true? That they will no longer constitute the majority, and that there are minority individuals who have a laundry list of grievances with white people who have done nothing to them that will soon be in positions of power. How do you think that works? What do you think happens in the wake of that? And you know, people laugh when I say, you know, if we continue on this track in 50 years, there's going to be a civil rights movement for white people. I stand by that statement. If something is not done to alleviate the division that we're feeling right now and educate people on why they should not have so much hatred for white people in our current world, the cycle will continue.
What we're seeing is just the beginning. To the white people who are watching, I just want to say,
okay, listen to
you
this.
are not an oppressor for refusing to accept an ideology that teaches people to hate you. That teaches
Play that again.
To alleviate the division that we're feeling right now and educate people on why they should not have so much hatred for white people in our current world, the cycle will continue.
what we're seeing is just the beginning. To the white people who are watching, I just want to say, you are not an oppressor for refusing to accept an ideology that teaches people to hate you, that teaches you that you are inherently bad, that your children are inherently bad, that you are inherently racist, no matter what you do.
I got like two scriptures that just came up in my mind. I think I mentioned the other one earlier. It was Revelations, I believe it's 6, where it talks about the red horse, 6 and 2 or 6 and 3. Let me see.
The one that takes peace from the earth.
Yeah. Start at that one.
God,
You got it? Put on.
Nah, you can read it. I'll read it.
Oh, you got it? Start at verse 4.
And then
Call it the scripture.
this is Revelation 6 and 4. And then went out another horse that was red.
All right, and that red horse, man, is talking about Esau, man. So-called white man, he's not white, he's red. All right, there's no white person on this earth. Go ahead.
And the power was given to him.
And right now, Esau's in power, man. The Lord gave him power to rule for a moment. Go ahead.
That sat thereon to the place to take peace from the earth.
God, and hey, Esau's the one that's taking peace from the earth, man. Everybody's crying, everybody's sorrowing, everybody's catching hell, man. There's war everywhere. Hey, Esau is our oppressor, man. There's no peace. Animals are suffering, the trees are suffering, everything's suffering. Go ahead.
And that they should kill one another.
And hey, he's killing, Esau's killing, man, with the sword, man. All right, go ahead.
And there was given unto him a great sword.
Yeah, that sword is talking about the modern day gun. Give me Revelations 11 and 18, Baba Kusha.
Already had that in the, what was that? Reminder, yep.
Come.
This is Revelations 11 and 18. And the nations were angry.
Come. Go ahead.
And
Thy
thy
wrath.
wrath is come.
Yeah. And hey, these nations are angry at Esau, man. You know, they had enough with the oppressor, man. With America, you know, these other nations are getting ready to go to war with Esau. They're preparing to go to war against America, man, because America has been oppressing these other countries, man, for years, man, taking the natural resources. All right, fucking the country over with this democracy. They're bombs of democracy, man. Go ahead.
In the time of the dead.
All right, and yeah, the people here in America are spiritually dead, man. They're in darkness, just like this coon ass ninja woman right here, man. She's in darkness, man. All right, supporting Esau, man. You know, hey, that's just part of the curses, man. Eve is gonna love Esau on this side, man. She wants to be with the oppressor. Go ahead.
And that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give it a reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name.
And yeah, man, you know, Yahawah, you know, we enduring to the end, man. And there's gonna be a reward at the end of this, man. You know, go ahead.
Small and great.
Small and great.
And shouldest destroy them which destroyeth the earth.
And who's destroying the earth, man? That's the so-called white man, Esau. Whose idea is it to fly a chemtrail plane over the sky, man, to get people sick, man? It ain't no native Indian doing that. Ain't ain't no so-called Negro.
No Latino.
Latino with a Negro with a do-rag and shit, fucking flying a fucking plane, spraying chemtrails like he. You know what I mean? That's Esau. It ain't no Native American Mexicans idea to come to the country and rob it and pillage it and build a warehouse factory next to a river, a lake, an ocean, and dump all the chemicals in there. That's Esau's idea. He's the one that's destroying the earth, man. It ain't an Indian's idea to exterminate animals. All right. You know, that's Esau's idea. Esau's the one that's destroying the earth. And, hey, man, he's the oppressor. And, hey, the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham, is going to destroy him, man, for destroying the whole earth.
Yeah,
right.
Who was in control of the Civil War? Who was in control of World War One? Who was in control of World War Two and Three? I'm talking about on Earth. Now, ultimately, we know is Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. But this is, let me read this just real quick.
Go ahead, brother.
This kind of finishes off what I just read. This is Easy Classicus 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
He that is evil unto himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. So he's think he's going to rule and really have full control in his new world order. And he's not gonna fully taste that. And he's not gonna really enjoy that pleasure of good. He's not. He's evil. He's evil unto himself.
That's right. And yeah, man. Anybody got any closing scriptures? We're gonna end off with that Wisdom of Solomon 5:2, chapter 5, 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead.
Con, I got a scripture right here. This is Genesis chapter 27, verse 40. And Esau, he's blessed with the sword, and he lives by the sword. And I'm gonna start with verse 40. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. And Esau, he hates Jacob because our blessing is the birthright, and Esau's blessing is the sword. So he's gonna come down with that great wrath, and this is why this is how Esau is. You know, he's just a man of perdition.
You got anything else, go down?
That's the one you called for.
Okay, Baba Kasha.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 5, and this is verse 1. I'm going to read down a little bit more. And then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such have afflicted him.
All right, and yeah, man, who's the righteous man? Is it the Israelites, man? All right. And you see the prophets each and every week standing in great boldness against Esau's kingdom, man. All right, standing up for our people, man. Because Esau has afflicted us, man. All right, for years, man. All right, go ahead.
And have made no account of his labors.
Yeah, and this work that we're doing, man. This is a heavy thing, man. All right, we're working for the Creator of the whole earth, man. All right, Yahawah, Bahasham, man, and you saw these low-level Edomites. You see the prophets out there. They think they laugh at us, they mock at us, man. But hey, this is real, man. This is real, man. All right. We're standing up against Esau's kingdom, against these so-called Caucasian people, exposing y'all. Cause y'all been oppressing us, man. Y'all the devil, y'all the Edomites that the Bible speaks of, man. We're standing in great boldness, man. We ain't scared of you, man. When we see you, man. We know who you are, man. All right, go ahead.
2, still in 5. And when they see it, then they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
And see what? All right, see us getting beamed up by those chariots. All right, the so-called UFOs, man. All right, because Yahawashi is coming back angry. Yahawashi ain't coming back nice, man. He's coming back with vengeance. Go ahead.
And shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
And the strangeness of salvation is us getting beamed up by them chariots. Go ahead.
So far beyond all that they look for.
Verse 3.
And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall within themselves. This was he whom we have sometimes in derision,
I think,
in a proverb and a reproach.
And yeah, man, they're gonna realize those guys out and each and every week, man, prophesying against the downfall of America, exposing Esau. Man, these people are gonna realize that we had the truth the whole time, man. That the Negro, Hispanic, and Native Americans, we are the Lord's chosen people, man. They're gonna be like, wow. They're gonna be amazed, like, holy shit. They were right. And hey, they're gonna have to face. Hey, they're gonna see us getting beamed up, and the skies are gonna see the missiles coming down, man, for judgment, man. But yeah, man. Just wanted to do a quick response video. To this video that Elder Malcolm posted up on a group me. All right. He's right. What are we doing to white people? Reaction. And we're exposing Esau, man. That's what we're doing, man. And hey, the whole world is finally waking up to who Esau is, man. We've come a long way, and hey, ain't no stopping us now, like that song says, man. Ain't no stopping us now. We're gonna continue to show this light, man. All right, we're gonna continue to go on the highways and byways, and we ain't stopping, man, until we make it to the kingdom of Yasharallah, to the Lord that makes Jerusalem a praising, man, on the earth, man. So that, anybody got closing statements?
That's it, bro. That's beautiful.
Koholayim, La, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and salutations to the elect. So next time, Shalom, Abba Ball.